What is going on, Seahawk Nation? I am your host, Dylan Thompson, and I welcome you to the premiere of Seahawk Slugger, where we cover all Seahawk baseball. The Seahawk community is on the rise again as the time for UNCW baseball has finally arrived, although this time, the Hawks' Nest may look a little different. Over the offseason, Brooks Field underwent construction for some new additions to the home field and establishment of your Seahawks. New renovations included a brand new turf field, upgraded dugouts for the teams, a new seating area behind home plate, as well as a new state-of-the-art video board for fans and players to witness. Be sure to check out these new additions and amenities at this year's stadium. Much like changes to the stadium, changes to the team this year were also apparent. Those included changes in perspectives on team chemistry, individual strengths, goals, leadership, and what this team means to the eager Seahawks ready to take the field. I was able to speak with many of the players about these adjustments and changes on Media Day, from those who are transitioning fresh from high school to those who have been with the program for quite some time. The first is Trace Baker, a returning Seahawk in his second year here at UNCW. He's one of the Seahawks pitchers on this year's team, which is a tough role to take on. Take a look about what Trace had to say about how a pitcher at the collegiate level must battle through in pressure and execute their job.
I like the turf. It's not dirt anymore, but yeah, I mean, just as a pitcher, you got to know your strengths. You got to know what you need to do to be able to get guys out. And then once you know that and kind of who you are as a person and a pitcher, you got to develop a plan and go out there and execute. And obviously that's easier said than done, but just figuring out what you need to do and then going out there and executing.
I was able to also ask Trace about the team chemistry of the team, and he said, quote, "It's a great group of young and older guys that know their job and what need to get done to execute this season's goals." Freshman Cam Bagwell was also able to join us and share his insights and thoughts on UNCW's team this year and the changes he faces to the new year beginning this team and school year.
We have a lot of older guys, so I think that's really helped the younger group that came in this year. They've been very welcoming, showing us how it kind of works at the college level. Having guys who have a lot of experience playing in big games and stuff like that really helps us to be a team and just have the ability to work together as almost like a family.
Cam told us that his transition this year from high school to college was a big step and that you begin to clearly see the different level of talent. Cam said that one of the big goals for him this year as his time progresses is to work on the mental aspect of the game while also staying positive. Cam loved the area along with the coaches, which were heavy influences on his decision to choose UNCW. Our next Seahawk we got to learn more about was senior Seahawk Zane Taylor, the right-handed pitcher. Zane expressed to us his feelings towards the team and his role as being a leader for the guys around him. When asked about some of his personal goals for this season, Zane had quite a few to express. Check them out.
Just on the mound, I want to develop 1-2 more pitches, get something else in the zone. I've been mainly dominant, like fastball, changeup, but big goals of mine are like 100 innings. That's a big one. I haven't gotten there yet, but I've gotten close. And another would be is like set the record of starts here. I think right now I'm 12, 13 off, and that's going to be a tough goal to reach, but I hope I can get there.
Zane is a key player to the team both on and off the field and looks to bring his strengths and confidence to this year's team. One player on everyone's radar this year, perhaps across the nation, is junior Tanner Thatch. Tanner's time here at UNCW has developed him into a top prospect to the eyes of many professional teams, but that comes at both the athlete and the person that he is. Tanner's career achievements do not go unnoticed, including this year's top prospect preseason All-American. Tanner shared his time here at UNCW and what impact the school has made on him, as well as where it has led him in his career on and off the diamond.
There's no other place I'd rather be than here in Wilmington, and just so thankful for getting to step in as a young freshman and getting to play from the start. I feel like that was a huge part of my career as well, because you want to go somewhere where you're gonna get the opportunity to play, get on the field, and getting here and getting to play every game my freshman year, and then last year as well. As I think that's just been huge for me, so I'm very thankful for that for sure.
Tanner said his feelings toward the team this year are strong, explaining the next man up mentality of players after key departures last year.
We definitely lost a lot last year with R.J. Sales and Luke Craig, and big losses in Trevor Marsh and Jack Kroom, but I think we're gonna have some guys step up. I'm really not worried at all. I'm really confident in our guys. I think we do got a really tight knit group, but I do think a lot of younger guys are going to have to step up, like any year. But I'm really excited to see who it is, and I've got my idea of some guys who I think it's going to be. But I'm excited to see some other guys who maybe I didn't expect do the very same thing. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Tanner says he looks to work on becoming more vocal and lead by example to the guys around him. Being a Seahawk has meant the world to Tanner, showing his appreciativeness of the area and the baseball program itself, mentioning the chemistry as something, quote, he's never had before through all years here. With Tanner entering his third year at UNCW, his relationship with the coaches has been nothing short of an experience, mentioning the importance and enjoyment of the coaching style and advice that's been given to each aspect as a player.
No, this place is amazing. Just the area, being at the beach, the campus is awesome. But just a part of the baseball program, man, you get a chance to come in here and prove yourself every single day.
Speaking of coaches, we got to tune into head coach Randy Hood's statements on this year's season. Entering his 24th season, Coach Hood and the team are feeling excited following some changes and tweaks to the team and field. Coach emphasized staying healthy, changes and adjustments from this offseason, the energy of the team, and key breakdown of current players and the impact they look to bring to this year's opponents. If you're interested, you can check out the full interview with Coach on the UNCW Athletics page. The 2025 season is right around the corner here as the Seahawks start the year strong, opening with matchup against opponents Quinnipiac and number 4 ranked Georgia at Brooks Field. Many players seek to get revenge against the Bulldogs as they were the team that ended the Hawks' run last year, with returning players on that team anxious to get another chance. One Seahawk even expressed his excitement against this rematch by stating, "It's their turn to come here and we get to bring it to them." Be sure to check out the Seahawks this season with friends, family, and future Seahawks. That about wraps up everything here on the Seahawk Slugger. Keep that Seahawk spirit alive, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.